Fascinating facts about peacocks. Peacocks are fascinating and beautiful birds, known for their vibrant plumage and elaborate courtship displays. Here are some interesting facts about them. The scientific name of the peacock is Pavo cristatus, and it's also known as the Indian peafowl. Only the male peafowl, the peacock, has the bright iridescent tail feathers. The females, known as peahens, are more subdued in color, with brown and duller tones to help with camouflage while nesting. The tail feathers, or train, of the peacock can be up to 6 feet, 1.8 meters long. The feathers have eyes, eye-like patterns, which are thought to attract females during mating displays. Peacocks are famous for their display behavior. During mating season, the male fans out his tail feathers and shakes them, creating a beautiful display of color and patterns to impress females. The bigger and more colorful the tail, the more attractive the male appears to the female. The peacock's plumage is a combination of iridescent blues, greens, and golds, thanks to microscopic structures in the feathers that cause light to scatter and create vibrant colors. Peacocks are symbols of beauty, pride, and immortality in various cultures. In Hinduism, the peacock is associated with the goddess Lakshmi and Lord Sri Krishna, and in some Western cultures, it's seen as a symbol of vanity due to its display of beauty. Peafowl are omnivores, eating a wide variety of food, including seeds, fruits, insects, small reptiles, and even small mammals. They are often seen foraging on the ground. Peafowl are native to the Indian subcontinent, particularly India, Sri Lanka, and parts of Southeast Asia. They are often found in forests, grasslands, and open woodlands. In the wild, peacocks live around 15–20 years, but in captivity they can live up to 25 years due to a more controlled environment and lack of predators. While peacocks are flightless in the sense that they cannot sustain long flights like some other birds, they can fly short distances if needed to escape predators. They usually roost in trees at night for safety. Peafowl make loud, distinctive calls, especially during the breeding season. The calls can sound like a meow or scream and are used to communicate with other peafowl, especially to warn of danger. In some cultures, peacocks are kept as ornamental pets or as symbols of wealth and luxury. They're often found in large estates, parks, and gardens. In the wild, multiple male peacocks may compete for the attention of a single female, with their displays being a form of competition to show who has the best genes. Females usually choose the males with the most impressive displays. The Indian peafowl is not currently endangered and is classified as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. However, habitat loss and poaching in some areas may pose a threat to local populations. When a male peacock performs his courtship display, he not only spreads his tail feathers but also vibrates them to create a mesmerizing visual effect. The movement can produce a sound, and females tend to choose the males whose tail displays are the most vibrant and showy. Peacocks shed their long tail feathers after the breeding season, and they grow them back each year. The feathers are not permanent and are replaced annually, meaning the peacock can have a fresh set of feathers to flaunt for the next mating season. The eye spots on the peacock's tail feathers, the iridescent circles, are a form of sexual selection. These eyes serve to display the bird's health and genetic quality to females. Research has shown that peahens are more likely to mate with males that have more eye spots. Peafowl are known to forage in a variety of habitats, from grasslands to forests. They eat a wide range of foods, including plants, seeds, small insects, and even small reptiles. They are also known to scratch at the ground in search of food, much like chickens. Peafowl typically sleep in trees at night. They roost high up in trees, which helps protect them from predators such as wildcats, foxes, and large birds of prey. Peacocks have excellent vision. Like many birds, they can see a wider range of colors than humans, including ultraviolet light, which enhances their ability to spot predators and food sources. Despite their impressive size and feathers, peafowl are vulnerable to various predators. In the wild, they are at risk from big cats like tigers and leopards, jackals and birds of prey. The males with their large tails are particularly vulnerable to predators because the tail can slow them down while running. Peafowl are known for their loud, distinctive calls, especially during mating season. These calls can be heard from a great distance, and the males often vocalize to assert their territory or communicate with females. Some calls can also serve as warnings to other peafowl about potential threats. In ancient Greek and Roman cultures, the peacock was associated with immortality and regeneration. This was partly due to the bird's ever-changing and vibrant colors, as well as its ability to grow new feathers each year. The goddess Juno, Hera in Greek mythology, was often depicted with a peacock, symbolizing beauty, power, and wealth. Historically, peacocks were often kept as ornamental birds by royalty and wealthy families. The bird's striking appearance made them a symbol of luxury and status, and their feathers were used in art, decoration, and fashion. Peafowl play a role in seed dispersal due to their diet, which includes fruits. As they eat, they help spread seeds across large areas, which can lead to the growth of new plants, contributing to the biodiversity of their environment. In captivity, peacocks often become very tame and can interact with humans. However, they may also exhibit territorial behaviours, particularly during mating season. It's common for captive peafowl to have a specific area where they strut and display, asserting their dominance. While the average lifespan of a peafowl in the wild is about 15–20 years in captivity, where they are protected from predators, they can live up to 25 years or even longer with proper care. The vibrant blue and green hues of the peacock's tail feathers are the result of structural coloration, not pigment. The microscopic structure of the feathers causes light to reflect and scatter in a way that creates those stunning colors. The feathers are highly iridescent, meaning they can appear to change color depending on the angle of light. Peafowl are quite adaptable and can live in a variety of environments, from tropical forests to grasslands. However, they tend to prefer areas with a mixture of open space and tree cover, which allows them to forage on the ground and roost safely in trees at night. Although the peacock's large tail can be a liability when fleeing from predators, its long legs allow it to run at impressive speeds, reaching up to 10 miles per hour, 16 kilometers per h. The peacock can also make a sudden burst of flight to escape danger. Peacocks are not only beautiful but also have a rich cultural and ecological significance, making them one of the most intriguing birds in the animal kingdom.